In this video I'm going to show you the War Golems Factory Labs, quite the underrated spawn in my opinion. I didn't even know about it until pretty late, so at around this level 200 is when I started hunting here. So forgive me if my level recommendation seems off. I will leave it up to you to try to spawn at lower levels, because honestly it's not even a difficult spawn whatsoever, so I feel like a level 140 should be able to hunt here just fine. To get here, you will require 4 gear wheels every time you want to enter, so make sure you buy some before you go. Once you get them, follow this path and use the gear wheels on these machines. After that, proceed to enter the lighting of the site you wish to hunt. Keep in mind that both left and right are different spawns, and even though I ended up preferring the east cave, the west one might be the easiest for a lower level. But let's start with the east cave first. When you go inside, there shouldn't be monsters nearby, but after moving a bit, you're most likely going to lure 2 war golems. If that happens, just kite them. If you lure one, I think it's better to tank it, that way you will be able to kite the second one much safer. After that, the cave is pretty straightforward. Keep on walking and kiting the monsters back to the entrance. Depending on your level, you will need to go to the bottom floor, where at the very least you will get 4 golems on you, but don't worry, there is plenty of space to run. Just make sure you watch your steps and don't get blocked, because then you will die for sure. Ideally, you want to bring some thunderstorm runes to clear this floor in particular, but since I'm a noob, or rather I was back then, I only had some GFPs. After you clear it, then just head upstairs and repeat the cycle. Like I said, pretty straightforward respawn. Moving on to the west cave. The reason I feel like this spawn might be easier is because of the long path in the entrance, which gives you a space to run and kite the golems, although this won't matter much for the ones in the entrance since you won't be doing enough damage to kill them before you reach the wall, especially if you lure 2 golems. A decent strategy is to place an energy wall rune and have the golem walk on top of it for extra damage, but it's optional, and in fact it might make you waste more due to having to tank the hits more often. Proceed to kill the golems in order, and if needed, head downstairs, which similar to the other cave will have 4 golems on top of you, but in this one there's less room to run properly, so I wouldn't go there at least until level 160. Besides that, both caves are fairly the same, so let's talk instead of the improvements. This was before the introduction of the spectral balls, so it wasn't an option to consider for myself at that time, but for you, I will definitely consider using them here since they are resistant to physical damage. You will need all the boost you can get. Another thing is that you might be able to see that I'm using haste every time, because they are already faster than me at this level, so if you come at lower levels, you might want to consider using BOH plus haste in here. Using mounts is a waste of time since they turn you into an skeleton form quite often, hence taking you off the mount. I will also recommend bringing some assassin stars and a shield to clear the entrance or to use whenever necessary. For the supplies, I will bring 1 point cane arrows, 200 strong mana potions, and like 20 rust removers. This was at my level 200, and using 2 tier 1 mana leech because I was money efficient back then, aka I was cheap. This leaves enough cap to loot the gold freely and all the item drops. And speaking of loot, here's a screenshot of one hunt of 1 hour and 30 minutes where I used 1700 arrows and 240 strong mana potions. This is a total of around 225k, which can be more if people are paying more than NPC price for the crystal pedestals, which by the way, crystal pedestal, gear wheels and war crystals are sold to Telas, for which you need to finish the Shadows of Jalahar quest. Something I do not recommend for lower levels, especially without having done the Thieves Guild quest. So yeah, since I feel like most of you won't bother with all those questions just to sell some creature product, you will have to sell them in the market and hope someone else is buying them. Another good idea on this spawn is to make loot bags, because it's close by to the city so you won't have to drag it too long, and it can increase your profit for quite a bit. Lastly, another thing that can boost your profit by a lot is looting a tinky. This is the item needed to tame a tin lizard. This is a very rare drop from the golems, but if you get one, that could be over 1kk profit as a bonus. As for the experience, I was making around 320k on yellow. That's 480 on green. With the addition of using the spectral balls plus quick looting, you might be making maybe 50k more than that, not sure. Let me know in the comments after you try out the spawn. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.